right, we should be live here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me just give everybody just a couple seconds to get on, and then we will start. Got to pull. Oh. Okay. All right. Good. I can see the chat. All right, Heidi. Welcome to the show. We're so glad to have you on today on the live stream to talk a little bit about what you guys are doing. So, if you could just give us your name, give us your background, and how you got involved with this project.
Sure, sure. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Heidi, and I'm a CEO of Boosto. Can you guys see the sign over here?
Oh, we can see it.
Okay, sure. So Boosto is a creator's DApp store. So what does that mean, right? So what does that mean? So I use iPhone, and Ben, do you use Android? Do you use iPhone?
I use iPhone.
Okay, so yeah, for iPhone users, we can download applications from iOS store. So now it's a new version. It's not an iOS store anymore. It's a Boosto store, and we can sign up or download dApps from Boosto store. However, it's a little bit different that everybody will have our own DApp store. So for example, for Ben has a lot of followers on social media. I also just started my channel called Crypto Heidi. I started to have my followers too.
Nice.
So I can come to Boosto store to find out all different pieces. So this is a different parts. So think about that. App Store of iOS, every apps are the same. When we have it, it's all the same. But for DApp Store, those are all different components. You can grab your own and make your DApp out of it and have to use that with our followers, with our fans, with our family and friends, and anything in that DApp store, anything in that DApp, we have incentivized with whoever wrote this as a developer. So we share revenue with developers.
Okay.
As a content. So that's Boosto.
Okay, awesome. So, as far as, let's say, coding DApps and things like that, is there one specific language that they have to use to be able to put their DApp on to Boosto?
Sure. Yeah. Are you a developer?
I'm not a developer. No. I can make a WordPress website pretty easy, but that's about as far as I go with developing.
Sure. As Boosto, since it's a DApp store, just like Apple Store iOS, so we provide all the tools and libraries, SDK Oracle services, so people can write dApps really easy. So what does this mean is a lot of developers, when they build applications, they used to build websites, they build Apple apps, they build Android apps. Now, more and more developers think about, I don't really want to do Apple apps anymore because Apple takes 30% of the cut of all the in-app purchase. And also Android take also 30%.
Right.
So they really want something like their own website, nobody take cut. So this becomes the concept of Boosto, nobody take cut. So people use our tools to build it. And we have content creators like Ben and me. We grab your piece, we make our own, we use it with our fans, and we share the revenue with the developers instead of Apple Store share the revenue.
Yeah, that sounds like a much better model. I'm all against centralization and everything that comes along with that, with even the Google Store and the iOS store. But do you guys, is there going to be a token that's going to go along with this?
Sure. Yeah. Since it's a door, there have to be some like payment stuff, right? People want to pay you, pay me, pay developers. So they use the Boosto token to pay each other.
Cool. Now, could you kind of explain maybe the difference between what you guys are doing? I mean, outside of just the DApps portion of it, with some of the other cryptocurrencies in the space that are trying to do similar stuff as far as rewarding content creators, like say Poet or Basic Attention Token or Library or any of those.
Sure. Wow, you know the space.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, appreciate that.
There's a car going on in my. This is okay. Good. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, the different parts is they are doing. For example, like the difference between here is developers can build all sort of different dApps. So like, for example, they can build games. They can build e-commerce stores. They can build chat messenger. They can build wallets. Anything they can build. So Boosto, we don't build anything. We just provide the tools. People can build stuff. And when they build stuff, and as content creators, your DApp, like Ben's DApp, will be very different than my DApp. So Ben, other than crypto, what else do you talk about?
What else do I talk about other than crypto? Oh,
Games.
That's a good question. I don't know what crypto is my life, so.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I like to talk about the crypto community in general, social media. We talk about a lot of that on the channel. I also love sports, so I talk about sports a lot, but not necessarily on the channel. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? What's going?
I don't know. That is crazy.
Yeah, we have a parking garage out the park. Okay.
Well, I'm glad because if we had done this interview an hour earlier, my neighbor had their landscapers over, so you can't help what goes on outside. I was interviewing one guy. He had construction going on behind him. People were not mining crypto, but I don't know. That wasn't the right word. They had a jackhammer, not a miner. But so you can't help that. That's all good. We'll just go through it.
Okay. Back to your question. What's the difference? So let me ask you a question first. If somebody want to build a DApp for you or application for you, what Ben's application will be?
If somebody wanted to build an application for me, what would be?
Yeah, or if you want to build something, your own website or something?
Yeah.
Right? What do you want to build?
Well, I use, for websites, I use WordPress. Basically something that's kind of plug and play, almost.
Yeah, it's easy, right? So this will be easy, like WordPress. It's like plug and play. It's simple. But there's might be people, for example, do you wanna have something you can airdrop the tokens you might have from some certain projects to your fans?
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah.
I know some little YouTubers like to give out iPhone, give out tokens.
Yeah.
So this is something is really cool. If I get rewarded from some of the projects, I can share the tokens I got from that projects to my fans.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's one of the DApp we can have. Another DApp I might think about, just because I'm a girl, I like fashion stuff. If I wear makeup, then I want to have my makeup store. But however, I just don't have money to hire developers to build the whole store for me.
Right.
And I don't really have money to buy the inventory. So I think the referral program is really cool in this system. So I just grab the stuff I like, put in the Heidi store, and when my fans buy it, then I get some cut from that. So that will be different. So I think as a content creator, how we make money. What's going on with them?
That's crazy. It keeps turning on and then turning off.
I'll get out of there to tell them hey.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so weird.
Okay, let me close the window.
Okay. That horn. She can't help it. It's all good.
Still loud. I need to tell my team to go there to find out what's going on.
Yeah, you might just have to go in there and, you have to go throw a bow on them,
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh. Okay, let me text him.
Okay, no problem. Oh, see, it was somebody on your team. As soon as you sent the text, it stopped.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a couple questions that people in my chat have been asking. So we already talked about basically what separates you from something like, some of the other content rewarding cryptos. But then what about some of the other ones that are trying to basically have their own DApp toolkit where people can build DApps on there, such as Tron or EOS?
Okay, yeah. So Tron and EOS, those are public chains, right?
Right.
So think about that. Just like build a house. If build this house is from ground up, that's really cost a lot of time stuff. But
Right.
what about this house that is already built? All the framework already built. That's a difference. Using protocol to build dApps instead of using the public chain to build dApps.
Right.
Using the protocol, no matter which protocol that will be, will save a lot of time for developers to build stuff. A lot of modules are already built, just like WordPress, right? It's easy, much easier.
So yeah, that sounds like to be a big advantage that you guys would have, because obviously with DApps, especially with like Ethereum, where you have to learn Solidity to be able to build on it, being able to have kind of a plug and play template where almost anyone could go on and build, I think that would be, that could definitely be a huge advantage that you guys could have for sure. So, okay, I want to talk. I got so many things I want to talk to you about, but one thing I want to talk to you about is I saw your shirt. What does your shirt say?
Oh, sure. My shirt says,
"I am female Satoshi Nakamoto." So, I was just thinking about this the other day, actually. We're obviously in a male-dominated space right now. They say 90%, but if I judge by my YouTube metrics, for my channel, it's like 98% of my viewers are guys. And I definitely do have a couple that, a couple females that are in my community. But what's it like being the CEO of a project in this space that is so male-dominated? I think it's really cool. Like I was just thinking the other day, what other female CEOs are there really? And I couldn't come up with pretty much any. So,
Sure, definitely. This is a good topic. People always talk about there's less of females in the technology industry, and there's less people in crypto or blockchain industry as well. Plus, there's less of CEOs who are females. So I'm just a combination of all.
Yeah.
It's harder to change that portion right away.
Yeah.
But definitely, I've really seen a lot of companies are working really hard to have more developers, or like educate more developers are females, and give females more opportunities to learn about technology and crypto. And especially when more and more female CEOs are out there to tell people this is not hard, girls, we can all do it, ladies, we can all do it. So definitely, I think Google Launchpad have a female funding, female launchpad is for female engineers and female founders getting into the technology space. And definitely, I have seen a lot of crypto conferences right now always have a female panel. Get the females out there to share the experience, and this is not hard.
Well, I was just at the Voices of Blockchain conference in Chicago, and definitely got to meet face-to-face a lot of the women in crypto that I know from social media. And it was really great. And, I was with three of them in an Uber, which would have been Crypto Wendy O, Women in Blockchain, and also Meredith Darden. And all three of them basically said the same thing. They said they'd never really been in a space that was so accepting of them being women, which was very interesting. Now, they said on social media, that's where the trolls are. That's where the people that are haters are, that say negative things, because they'll never see you face-to-face. But face-to-face, they said that they felt very accepted in the space. And I hope that's true. I feel like the crypto space is a little bit, it's a very progressive space in my mind. While politically it seems to be mostly slanted towards libertarians, it's definitely progressive in acceptance and things like that. And I think that's really cool. Like I don't understand why that's even a thing. I read something one time that basically said that you have this technology, technology gap between just the lack of women that are going to school for that kind of education. And then also when you add in cryptocurrency, there's a gambling element to it and an investing element to it. And that also is more male dominated. So it's just kind of a recipe for a male dominated space. But, it definitely can get boring if it's all dudes all the time. So we definitely need that diversity. And I say hats off to you. I think that's really cool what you're doing, and that you're willing to talk about, this in the space.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
For all your fans, do you know the percentage of male and female?
Yeah, well, on YouTube, yes. On YouTube, I can go into my metrics and to my analytics, and it shows me, and it's 98% men. Now, yeah, 98% men. And it's bad because I feel like I'm good looking, so you'd think I could get a lot of ladies watching. But no, in all seriousness, though, that number is a little overblown, I believe, because, first of all, I've had some women who I know watch my channel who use like a male account because they said if they don't, they get people trolling them and sending them weird stuff, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, so that actually happens as well. But also there's an option on YouTube where you can select privacy where where your demographics are not known. And so that's, I've found it's about 50% of people use that, you know, obviously both male and female. So I'm only getting about 50% of my metrics. So I feel like that number is probably overblown just a little bit. But we know the general number I've seen so many times is like 90%. So,
wow.
yeah.
I'm just wondering, are you on our crypto influence network?
Yeah. Yes. I on cryptoinfluence.io.
Have you seen your metrics over there?
No. Oh, I've looked. I mean, briefly, just a little bit.
Okay, let's see. Can I share my screen?
I'm not sure. You can try.
Okay. I'm going to share this screen.
I think it'll work. There we go.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is all the crypto influencers right now are on our crypto influence network, and I believe you are also there.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there somewhere.
So what's the channel's name?
BitBoy. It's BitBoy. B-I-T. No, Bit. B-I-T.
Oh, BitBoy. That's right. Let's see. Okay, you're here.
Yeah.
Wow, your score is high. 36.
Well, my channel isn't the biggest, but we get a lot of engagement on the channel. So big shout out to the Bit Squad. That's what we call our community here.
Tell you something really interesting. I recently talked with a lot of crypto influencers, and you have seen like YouTube give you some stats saying you have less of female but more male.
Yeah.
But here is our algorithm, like pull out all those data especially from the comments, people comments underneath, and actually good news for you might be here, females 11%.
I told you.
People active watching your show.
That's great.
Would be a little bit different than YouTube stats.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Wow, that's cool. You have people from Belgium watching your show too.
How about that? Big shout out to my Belgian people.
Yeah, I can see that. Serbia. Wow, Mexico, Slovenia, Pakistan.
Yeah, I got people from everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. You have fans everywhere. Hong
That's
Kong.
good.
Wow, this is cool. But most are from the US, 44%.
Yeah.
The second one is from UK. Got it.
I think
Belgium.
Russia.
Belgium.
Where's Russia?
High.
I think Russia's up there somewhere too. Maybe that goes in unknown, maybe. Uh-oh, Netherlands. That's a big shout out to some people I know in the Netherlands. I know who that is watching me. So big shout out to those guys. Cool.
Yeah, this is the demographic. Is that sounds right about the YouTube tell you?
Yeah. So YouTube's it digs in a lot more, but like I said, it's only it doesn't take into consideration the engagement and breaking down the analytics that way. So that's really cool. So cryptoinfluence.io is definitely one thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, definitely wanted to talk about that. This is a website, and I'm really curious, like, how exactly is cryptoinfluence.io and Boosto, like, kind of which one came first? Did you build one in hopes of doing the other? I just want you to break down exactly how everything went down with this.
Sure, that's a good question. So, like, Boosto, if Boosto is the Apple store, then Crypto Influence is one of the DApp.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, like, Crypto Influence is using tools and libraries to pull out the social media data and put it together as an application.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And something really interesting here is because, think about that. When we talk about how many people understand about crypto, how many people is crazy about crypto, maybe 1% of the population, what did you say?
1%, you said?
Yeah. Do you think it's higher or less than that?
It's definitely 1% that are engaged and passionate. I would put that pretty close to accurate. If you would have asked me in January, it probably would have been more like 5 or 6%.
Ooh, oh, that's pretty high then.
Well, I mean, it was crazy how many people were interested. I know I started my channel really doing videos every day in April, and it's been really hard to grow, and yet I've still been growing at a much faster rate than a lot of the bigger channels. And I don't know what it's like to be doing a channel when the when the bull market was going on, but I mean, there were guys that were getting 10,000 subs a day or 10,000 subs per week on their channels during the bull run in November and December and the beginning of January. And that, to me, that really showed. Now, those guys, they were getting 10,000 per week, but now those guys are lucky to get 1,000 per month. A lot of the bigger channels. A lot of them are actually losing. A lot of them are actually getting like negative 500, like Box Mining and Doug Polk. They actually both lost subs over the last month. And that just really shows the difference between how good the times were in the bull market compared to right now. And that's why I put it at about 5 or 6%, because there was so much interest. But those people were just interested in investing in 3 letters. You know what I mean? Like, they would see 3 letters, whatever the ticker of is a crypto, whether it was XRP or EOS or TRX, and they'd be like, let me buy that. And they had no idea what it was. And so now that we've been going through this bear market, it's like all those people don't care anymore. They either just took their losses and got out, or either they don't want to look at it. They cringe when they look at their portfolio, so they don't want to hear anything about crypto right now. So, but that was a big rant.
Yeah. So how long do you think the bear market will last?
Whew, that's a loaded question there. I think things will turn around in October. That's kind of the target I'm putting. That's a non-TA FA analysis. It's just a feeling. I think once we start kind of returning to the time of the year last year where things started really picking up, I think psychologically that might have an effect on the markets. And I think we've either already bottomed or we're very close to have already bottomed. So kind of what my best case scenario is that October, things start picking up slowly. We get back over 10,000 by the end of the year. We start picking up maybe 11, 12,000 by February, and then we get an ETF announcement, and then we go way up.
Ooh, hopefully, cross my fingers.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, you know what? Like, bear market might be not very good for a lot of people, but might be good for projects. Like
yes,
us.
I agree.
So now we have a less of distraction, right? We can just focus on the projects. So some cool features we have for people like you and me is, do you know people can send us Boost coins through the crypto influence? So some of the stuff people like watching our show right now, if you like the donation, have a donation going on with the content creators. Then also, okay, I also have one called Crypto Heidi. I also like to take some donations if you guys like my content, so I can make better ones. So here they can, for example, you can send message. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
So I can say, hello, Ben. And here's one button that transfer rewards. And I'm going to send you 5 coins.
Nice. Rich.
So I click 5 coins and the system tell me, okay, this 5 coins will return to me if Ben is not accepting this within 25 hours. So Ben, you better accept this.
Oh, I'm gonna accept it.
Yeah, I'd love to buy you a cup of coffee. So this five coins is equal to $5 right now. This is like training session for crypto. If you're not comfortable with crypto right now, this is like credit. Right now it's a credit system. We can say send Boost coin is equal to credits. 1 coin is $1 US. But later we will have more options as our Boosto token, which is a digital currency, and I can also send Boosto token to Ben, and the next step will be when people click here, transfer reward, I can send Ben all sort of different tokens. For example, Ethereum.
Oh, gotcha.
BTC, anything in the exchange. I can send you those ones. Also, I can also send Ben some other tokens are not on the exchange yet, because so this is a DApp, right? I'm going to demo you this DApp.
Okay.
So a lot of projects, they are here. A lot of projects over here, they love to send content creators, especially the crypto influencers, some of their tokens to save their marketing budget.
Yeah.
So they wanna, for example, they are going to send Ben 100 token, and this 100 token is not on the exchange yet. So Ben cannot get this token anywhere else. But however, if this company or this projects, they like Ben, they send Ben that token, Ben can receive that also from the crypto influence.
Yeah.
And also Ben can airdrop that token to whoever also here in our platform to receive that token. So this crypto influence, people can send tokens in the exchange and not in the exchange yet.
That's really cool. Yeah, I definitely don't want to send my tokens to other YouTubers. I hate them all. I hate them all. I will rise to the top of the crypto heap. I'm just kidding. That's cool. That's cool. That's a good way for some smaller, some smaller YouTubers to get the attention of some bigger YouTubers, and things like that.
Sure.
Okay. So I think, let me see if I understand what you were saying correctly about that last piece, which is projects can reach out to influencers through cryptoinfluence.io.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's kind of the hidden piece in here that I think when I first started looking into it, I didn't see, but I think that's a really cool model. Basically what you're building here is a directory of influencers. And then that way, if people want to reach out, they have an easy way to do that instead of, having to go to YouTube and see if you have an email address on there, or trying to send, a lot of people have their DMs like on Twitter closed. I know a lot of people reach out on Twitter. I have mine open, so anybody can send me a DM, but I think this is a good way for projects to do that. Now, what incentive do you guys have at Boosto in providing this registry to these, potential projects?
Sure. So right now, this crypto influence is all free for everyone to use, and we don't take any transaction fee or anything, and this is all free to use right now. But hopefully, when we have our Boosto token over there, people will choose our tokens to send to you guys.
Gotcha.
So that would be one of something is really cool. And also, we wanted to be the network of a lot of people understand about crypto.
Mm-hmm.
People love about blockchain. There's three parts. So for this one, we do have the directory of influencers. We have directory of the new projects. Right now, we also have the list of what's going on out there as the events. People can go to events, and those events, they usually come over here. They will give free tickets to influencers, to content creators to go. And very, very soon, another portion we're adding together will be a list of crypto investors. There's a lot of good funds out there. They're always looking for cool projects. We want to be part of it. So we consider crypto influence is an ecosystem. People can go there to talk about cool projects, to talk about technology, to talk about investment, to talk about the trade, or anything people can think about.
So once the token, is it a coin or a token?
You mean our Boosto token?
Yeah, it's a token, right?
Will be Boosto token. Short will be BST.
Is this your own platform, or is this built on Ethereum?
Good question. We are building on Ethereum right now.
You are on with Ethereum, you said?
Yeah, ERC20 right now.
Okay, cool. Would you have plans to have your own down the road?
Yeah, definitely. And everybody have that challenge, right? They're saying Ethereum is so slow, or hopefully Ethereum 3.0 will solve the problem.
Yeah.
But if it's not, a lot of people will change to other public chains or make their own.
Right. Okay, so once the token, starts getting value, like here's my question: everything's free. How are you planning on making money and monetizing your project? Because I don't think you're doing it all for free. Nobody does it all for free. So
we have to make money somewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make any sense if it's all free.
Right.
So definitely, this is a Boosto store. So in the store, Apple they take 30% of all the in-app purchase, and we don't take any of those. But we will consider ourselves as a payment. So we do have the wallet to support the whole ecosystem. So people using our wallet more and more to buy things, to purchase things, to donate to you and me. There's might be some transaction fee we take is 0.3%.
Gotcha. 0.3%?
I think we'll start from there. Reach some level will be less.
Yeah.
Reach some level will be less.
Right. Very interesting. That's not bad. That seems the way a lot of projects are moving to for monetizing. Is you have to have some fee, obviously. Like I said, I mean, I feel like I work on crypto like almost 24 hours a day. I mean, nobody can do this for free. We can be for the people and really want to do impactful stuff in the space, but at the end of the day, we got to feed our families. And I got 3 kids, so I don't know about you, but they eat a lot of food. So, but
I eat a lot too.
Oh yeah, not as much as me. Okay, all right. So I want to talk to you a little bit also about what is Boosto's involvement with the Litecoin Summit and the influencer retreat and things like that? I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about that because oh gosh, what's the other guy's name? Is it Adam?
Adam.
Yeah, Adam invited me, and I'm gonna go. I've already booked my flight, but I'm still I'm a little confused on how what the relationship is, and I guess this is kind of what you were talking about earlier, how you guys invite influencers and content creators.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can see my screen right
Again?
now, so this is our crypto influence retreat. So that will be September 14th.
Okay, good.
And we're partner with, so this is our schedule. Thursday will be the blockchain world. And blockchain world, we have a content creator panel. I think will be two panels over there. We invite the best influencers comes there to talk about how do we do this massive audience education for people about blockchain, the good projects, bad projects, how the blockchain can solve a lot of problems that existing technology cannot solve. And especially for the content creators, we'll talk about using our average people's words. How do people understand what is this?
Exactly. That's huge.
Yeah, developers have no problem to understand. Oh API, SDK, all that, right?
Yeah.
But people average people, who care about all that?
Right.
It be something easy to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, technologies, nothing. So here we will have the panels to have YouTubers like Ben and maybe myself and some other people to use average people's wording to give what is this? What is blockchain? So other than that, we have influencer meet and greet. That's the first day. Friday, so we also have another panel with Block World, and also we have a panel in Litecoin Summit. Also, a bunch of crypto influencers will be there sitting on the panel to share the knowledge. And we will have the VIP party. So this is our retreat. We have 100 YouTubers that get invited to come over there. We'll have the best bar. It's the best bar in town of San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
And it's an open bar and tons of good food. We just want people come over here to exchange our notes, to say, yeah, when we are doing the content creation, when we are talking with people online, what is the best way that people understand good projects, bad projects, good coins, bad coins, and what about when the market crash or something, what's our attitude should be. So something like that. Saturday, that's also the panels. Then we have a wrap-up dinner in our company. So our company is next door of San Francisco Airport.
Okay.
So we want to really have some good food before they get on the plane and leave. So we have a bunch
now,
of
is that car's horn going to be going off while we're out there or no?
What coin?
The car horn.
Yes. Sorry, guys. Yes, that's a place.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. We'll keep our eye out for that car for sure.
Yeah, but however, we're at the waterfront of the Bay Area, so it's very beautiful.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've been to the airport before, but that's it. I went to Hawaii once, and I had to go through the airport, and I never got to see the city. So I'm excited. I'm actually getting out there on the 12th. Getting out there on the 12th, but I have to leave a little bit earlier on the 15th because I'm East Coast and I got to be back Saturday night. So gonna have to miss the dinner, but I'm excited about it. I think it sounds fun. I know some of my buddies are going to be there, Crypto Love and Crypto Beatles and Coin Stories. So those are all some buddies of mine. So
we'll see a lot of new and old friends.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of people coming and panels and all that. So yeah. So I'm super excited to see everyone here. So other than myself, hopefully there will be a couple of female influencers will come. So we'll have a better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get my friend Crypto Wendy O maybe to come.
Oh, invite her.
Yeah, I don't think she's on your. She started her channel a while ago, but she got a pretty big Twitter account. So,
cool.
Yeah, she might be good. So, especially for the lady representation.
Yeah. So the last time during the consensus, during consensus we have a big influencer reward. Something called Crypto Influence Summit. Did you go consensus?
I did not. I did not go. I wanted to go. I'll go next year for sure. I was just really getting things going at that point. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have a summit there, and we have a lot of people like influencers coming to our party. That was the last party we have in May in New York, and always like influencer panel is so popular. People love to watch, and we have a lot of people coming. That time that we have two female influencers were there, so we had a lot of fun. So this time we wanna have this thing here in San Francisco.
And you guys, do you guys also put up? Did you guys also do the influencer awards? Was that you guys?
Yeah, that's us.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just need you to go ahead and reserve me a plaque for this year. So I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah,
I haven't picked my category out yet, but go ahead and make sure you have a plaque ready for me. So.
Yeah, we do have crypto. Let's see, crypto influence award. So this year. So every year we will have something. Oh, crypto info. So we will have the website on, which is a crypto influence award.
Okay.
To have different category, so fans can go there to say, okay, this is some best content, or people like Litecoin influencer, or maybe like neo influencer, or some people don't like something influencer. We don't know. So people can go there to nominate who are in. So we will put it on to have everybody to vote. That will be for next year, like next May.
You guys hear that? You get your voting fingers ready.
Yeah, just come over here to find out Ben and vote up for him, and also send him some tokens. Right?
Yeah.
Boost coin.
I never turn tokens down. Unless it's BitConnect.
That's a new strategy. I like that.
So, okay, well, cool. Well, that's really exciting. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to coming out there, and I guess we'll meet in person, and that'll be really awesome. So you're based in San Francisco. Give me a little bit, really switching gears here, but give me a little bit about your personal background and how you got involved in crypto, and, you know, I guess where the idea to start Boosto came from and things like that. So really interested to hear, you know, how all that basically took place.
Sure. So this is my second startup. I'm always a startup animal. Before this one, I have an e-commerce company, and we work with a lot of Instagrammers to sell my stuff.
Gotcha.
And however, there's always a problem there. I pay Instagrammers by a flat fee, and a lot of people want to do revenue share with the items they are selling.
Yeah.
But however, tracking is always the issue. Always the issue.
100%.
So now we're thinking like remember I showed you something called SocialBook. That's a search engine for all sort of.
I've seen it. I know it.
Yeah. So that one, not only crypto influencer out there, there are also like travel influencers, food influencers, fashion influencers, gaming influencers, everyone. So everyone always, if they're working with brands, the tracking is always an issue, and nobody trusts each other. Now the blockchain definitely can change the referral system, like affiliate a referral system, really transparency. Everything will be on chain, and all the transactions and recorded on chain. So that way there was no dispute. Say, my mom bought this, my dad bought this, everybody bought the stuff I'm talking about. Why the dashboard says 0? Now nobody will have that argument anymore.
Right.
So that's why when we, as a brand, as a company, I run e-commerce company. I work with influencers. I know the pain tracking, and also this will be definitely the best way to get more influencers have better paid. However, you know, like we're putting content there all day long, but how can we get paid? YouTube really cut a lot of advertising recently, especially for the
This is something I'm very passionate about. So I actually demonetized my channel because the amount of money that I'd be making for advertising through YouTube, like it's not worth making my audience sit through ads where they don't have a decision. Like I do paid content, and my people know it. Like if I do a paid review, I'm gonna say, hey, this is a sponsored review. I actually did one last night. Had a little sponsored section on one of my news videos recently. And my people are okay with it because they know that obviously I work at this probably about 18 hours a day. And, you know, they know I need to make money somewhere. But, you know, another thing about that is I just hate Google so much. And I hate Google. I hate Google and I hate Facebook. I cut my Facebook. As soon as I left my in real life job to do full-time crypto, I got rid of my Facebook because that was the only reason I had it was, you know, to share content for my other job. I just hate the centralized way that it's like they squeeze every dime of profit that a company can make out. And I've been in the what's that?
And also they take all our data and nobody get incentivized.
And right, so that is the two-part problem. Number one, they're working to squeeze all of the profit out of people. And I like with Google AdWords, like, do you really think that's an actual auction? No, they're setting the price. There's been lawsuits against them. It's a big freaking scam, and yet everybody just falls for it. And your local business owner doesn't have a chance when they run Google AdWords unless their business is just so niched. Right. If it's so niche, they might have a chance. But I could rant about this all day because I've lost tens of thousands of dollars in Google AdWords over the years. Yeah, that's why I haven't done it in a long time, because I gave up. And I would hire professionals. So I have a ticket website. I sell tickets, event tickets, concert tickets, sports tickets, frontpagetickets.com. I've been doing it since 2011. And I tried to get, like I said, the experts who could make it work for anybody. They couldn't work for me because my niche was too competitive, and Google is falsifying those auctions, and they're making you pay an amount per keyword that isn't realistic. And the only way that you can make money is to be a huge corporation, to where basically you can just throw money away for 2 or 3 years and push all your competition out. And then you also have the data problem and the privacy and everything that goes along with it. Like, I really hate these companies. So I don't know, maybe YouTube is going to ban me one day because I talk about how much I hate it. But like, I like being able to share my content, but I don't like, and unfortunately we just don't have a good decentralized option at this point. Steam, in my mind, has really its own set of problems and things like that. So, that's why I love the idea of being able to be rewarded for your content, but also on the other side of it, be rewarded for your attention, like with Basic Attention Token, where, like, if somehow, even though, like, let's say hypothetically on Basic Attention Token or the Brave browser, let's say somehow your information is stolen. Like, that doesn't even really make sense because it's decentralized, but let's just hypothetically say somehow your browsing history, whatever, it gets stolen, then you know what? At least you've been rewarded for your attention. Like, you've had some skin in the game with it. Whereas with these bigger corporations like Facebook and Google and YouTube, which I know YouTube is Google, that, basically you have all the risk and none of the reward. And I really hate that. And, I can see you nodding your head at several different points. So we probably agree on a lot of this.
Yeah, definitely. Those are all the centralized store problems.
Yeah.
So where the centralized thing happen. Yeah, sure. So like, why I'm doing this is definitely all that paying as a business to spend advertising dollars, and all that paying as a content creators. We don't want to spam our followers, our fans who are watching our content with advertisement. Plus, they didn't pay us well. And also, other than making content, and we do have some sort of revenue comes in. So what that will be, a lot of people want to run an online shop or online some sort of things. So the Boosto for a lot of YouTubers can consider this one as a referral program that people can come in to grab the different parts to make their own, to customize that in their own way. So all the transactions happen will through our on chain. And also because of content creators, us, we bring the traffic. When traffic's there, how can we turn the traffic into revenue? There's something. So there's Boosto. Boosto, we can consider this is a creator Ben's DApp store that is highly customized by you and me and all our fan base.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have one. The BitBoy boutique. That's what we gotta call it, right? You like that? Came up with that on the spot. Boom.
T-shirt.
I actually do have some T-shirts for sale on my website, bitboycrypto.com. So always looking for more ways to do that. We got some pretty sweet ones. I'm trying to fill the store up. I just opened it up last week. So I got to get some women's shirts in there. I just got guy shirts. And I know 11% of my followers are women. I mean, I got to get on that,
All God men to buy those T-shirts for their women.
Exactly. Yeah. They all want to represent the Bit Squad for sure. So let me look here and see about some questions maybe from our chat over here. Okay, it's one question we had was if you, and I guess maybe this question would already be answered because you are an ERC20 token, but it says if you guys wanted to bring over Ethereum devs, could you do that seamlessly to come work on your project?
Bring it down. What does that mean?
I mean, if you want to bring developers, how easy would it be for someone to come be a developer on your project is basically the question.
Oh, yeah. So, sure. So we'll definitely make it super, super easy for developers to do. And also we do have the developer base. What is that? So our social book, we have over 350,000 social media influencers there from different category. And also we have 15,000 of businesses are there searching influencers all day long. So we do have and a lot of people happen to our developers, or they have ability to develop some simple things if we're throwing it out there. So now we can turn our existing users, business users, into those developers. Or right now also we have partnership with such as Neo. So Neo has a huge developer community out there, and also a bunch of other public chains who are happen also to be our investor. Also, like we can do a lot of like developer training and how to use our protocol, and together use their public chain or something to make their own DApp faster.
Okay, cool, awesome. Let's see here. Can we? Oh, I just hit a button. Oh, that's just you. Can you end the screen share?
Oh.
Yeah, just in the okay. Yeah, in the screen share. Because I've gotten a lot of questions about your shirt.
Oh.
Okay. People want to know what your shirt means. I mean, I feel like I kind of know what it means, but a lot of the audience wants to know what is the deal with the shirt? Why did you get it? Is it a statement that you're making, or I like it. I think it's awesome. So.
Yeah. So this one said, okay, I'm standing up again. So I am a female Natoshi. But I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Okay, I'm a female Bitcoin guy, right? So that means, first of all, as an entrepreneur and I'm a female, I go to a lot of panels, like especially from Silicon Valley. I go to panels a lot, and it happened to be tonight. I'm going to have a panel with Charlie Lee, who's the founder of Litecoin.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll be there. 3 of us will be there. There's a bunch of developers who will pitch their projects to us. So I will like to wear something like there's everybody on our panel, guys. I will wear something, say, okay, not I'm just a female, but also I'm into blockchain.
Yeah.
I'm a developer background. I know this, guys. Trust me, I know this. So I want to have a statement over there to say, okay, this crypto blockchain definitely have to evolve all way me, because we're half the world. We need this half a world market.
Well, so I know we've kind of already talked about it a little bit, but have you ever felt like people have looked down on you in the space because you're a woman?
Yeah, I got those all the time.
Yeah.
If you are the entrepreneur or startup, not only people but investors, they were like, "Oh yeah, female CEO, their mind might be different." I got those like things time to time. I'm so used to it. And younger female entrepreneurs ask me those questions all day long. I just tell them, ignore them. Just like focus on the stuff you're working on. Just prove. You don't even have to prove, because those people will less and less out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so crazy to me that that's something that you have to face. I mean, I think, it's just like where we're at in our society. Like, we should just realize the value that everybody has. So that's kind of crazy to me. But I know, like, I was talking to somebody who. We were at the influencer meetup at Voices of Blockchain, and somebody walked up to one of the girls that I know there and said, "Oh, you must be here with your boyfriend, or you must be here with your husband." And she was like, no. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get those questions all the time. Yeah.
It's just so crazy.
But yeah, I'm not a feminist, so which means I love male. I love men. I love to work with men. So we're not fight with any man, not saying, oh, only us. No.
Yeah.
Definitely we need to work together.
Yeah, and I think that seems to be pretty common thought right now for like I said, the 3 women that I was with at the conference, that was their comment too, was like, I want to be accepted because I know a lot about blockchain, not because I'm a woman who knows a lot about blockchain.
Right.
So
yeah.
I think that's really cool. So okay, let me see. Somebody asked about CoinDaddy. What's up with CoinDaddy? How's he involved with the project?
Yeah. So right now we do have an influencer advisor board, and we are talking with influencers who are interested to have the inputs into this project together. And CoinDaddy is very active with our community, and he come to our events a lot. But so far, who is on board is Crypto Bobby right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so we love to get more people are in the content creation, especially in the blockchain and crypto. So definitely love to invite you over also as one of our advisor to say this is something we need to have for this community.
Well, I also do have a rap song out, so you know I am a musician myself. You should go to my channel and check it out. People really like it. It'll get stuck in your head, so don't worry about that. Well, cool. Well, it looks like that was pretty much all the questions. Yes, I'm getting a comment. Yes, I have a rap song. It's called Blockchain, Blockchain, Blockchain. You got to go check that out. What's that? I'm sorry?
Yeah, so every year, so when we have the award, we have people come to perform their rap. So you can do that.
Maybe next year. No, I don't know. I got to build my my album. So I'm actually recording another parody on Friday. All my stuff is funny. It's just parodies. So
sounds exciting.
Yeah, I'm living my dream as wanting to be a rapper when I was a kid. So now I'm just doing it. But all mine are animated, so I animate my videos. So it's a little different spin on it. But I guess that's pretty much it. Well, let me ask you one last question. I think we're getting short on time here. But one last question I had. So you said that basically CryptoInfluence.io is going to be like a DApp on Boosto. What other dApps are planned? Do you have any more planned? What kind of categories can you see being popular and things like that?
Yeah, so right now, other than Crypto Influence, we also have Social Book. We also have a bunch of our partners on our website.
Wait. So Social Book is you guys?
Yeah, Social Book is also.
I missed that somehow in this conversation. I heard you talking about it. I know what it is. I didn't know that was you guys.
Yeah. So anything people can think about, they can create, but they need social media data to support their stuff. So this is the best thing. If any sort of the dApps, if they need social media stuff, then they can use our Boosto.
So what if it's hold on, let me close this door here. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I got 4 dogs. One day I'm gonna hold my little Chihuahua right here while I do an interview. But
that would be so cute.
Oh, he is. That's my personal dog. Okay, so you said anything that's kind of social media-ish, but those are going to be the only kind of apps. Like, what about games or
Yeah. Right now we do have one game. However, it's a slot game.
Oh, cha-ching! Pull it.
Yeah, it's a slot game. They will be using our protocol to do the developments.
Cool.
Yeah, so anything like other than like complicated type of game will be a little bit challenging right now to do the developments. But however, simple games, slots games are welcomed over here. Plus, they can use coins.
Well, it would be great if you could make it where the 777, like the winner of the slot, like when you get the perfect score, it's like my face 3 times. That would be.
There you go. You can make one for Ben, right? Ben slot.
That's it. The BitBoy slot. Well, cool, Heidi. Well, I've really enjoyed this. This has been a really, really good interview. I've learned a lot about the project, and I look forward to meeting you just in a few weeks here. So.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So cool. Well, just tell everybody where they can find you, and also, any web addresses you need to give out.
Yeah, I'm going to send it over to you, and you can choose it to put underneath the description. But it's Boosto.io, and also follow my YouTube channel. It's Crypto Heidi. That's easy to find.
I'm gonna go subscribe to it right after we get off.
Yeah, I'll see you soon then.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
All right. Bye.